Assalamu alaikum learners. My name is Moazzam Ali and welcome to Data Analysis with Python course offered by MT Learners. In this video, we will talk about EDA, EDA techniques and EDA process. What is EDA? EDA stands for Exploratory Data Analysis, that is best described as an approach to find patterns, spot anomalies or differences, and other features that best summarize the main characteristics of a dataset. However, EDA is not just a set of techniques, steps, or roles, it is much more than that. In the Engineering Statistics Handbook, EDA is described as a philosophy for how to analyze data. EDA techniques. EDA relies so heavily on statistical graphics that the two terms have come to be considered almost interchangeably. The reason for this heavy reliance on graphics is directly related to the fact that graphics complement the natural pattern recognition capabilities that humans possess. This doesn't mean that EDA doesn't use any quantitative techniques. EDA techniques can therefore be broadly categorized as graphical EDA techniques and quantitative EDA techniques. Graphical EDA techniques. Some of the common used graphical EDA techniques are box plots, histograms, and scatter plots. A detailed explanation and implementation of each of these graphical methods with Python will be provided in the upcoming videos. Quantitative techniques are very similar to graphical techniques in the data. They present and vary only in the way they present their findings. They are therefore less used not because of their deficiencies in quantitative performance, but rather because of their personal preference or convenience. Some of the commonly used quantitative techniques are variation. Variation means how far the values are from the center. In other words, determining the variance or other related parameters of a dataset describes the spread of the data. The analysis of variation test is used in the testing of experimental data. Hypothesis testing. When we talk about hypothesis testing, statistical hypothesis comes to mind. A statistical hypothesis is a statement that is assumed to be true unless there is strong evidence contradicting it. There can be a certain assumption regarding the dataset in these statements. Hypothesis testing is used to determine whether such a proposition is true or not. Now we have reviewed the EDA techniques. Let's move on the bigger picture. As you might have already guessed, the process of EDA is not what one might call plain sailing. Rather, it involves an iterative process of questioning your data. It is especially important during the initial phases of EDA that you explore every avenue that occurs to you. Then visualizing, analyzing, and modeling data. In order to gain further insights into your data, you need to properly visualize and analyze the data based on the questions you have asked, and then explore new avenues. As a result of the observations you have made in the previous two steps, you will be able to refine your questions and even make more informed inquiries. This is based on the observations you have made. Thanks for watching this video.